Hi everybody, it's Stephanie with Planning with Peanutty. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for joining me today. I have a little Hobby Lobby haul for you. If you're like me, you like visiting craft stores when you go out of town. We don't have a Hobby Lobby in my town, so Hobby Lobby is definitely one that I hit up whenever we make a little trip. And so I have some goodies. Most of these are for my creative journaling, whether in my junk journal or my Bible scripture journaling. And we have got some prices here. We'll go over all of that because I think everything I got was at least 40% off, if not half off. One of the reasons I love Hobby Lobby is a lot of their paper crafting is on sale half off every other week. So if it's not on sale when you're there, maybe wait a week and try again. So the first item I got are these holographic stickers, alphabet stickers, and those are very colorful and a lot of fun. You can see they were $2.49, but they were half off, so about $1.24. Not bad. And then I saw these adorable little purple pansies. They're like fabric flowers. They call those silk flowers, but I thought these would go nicely in journals. They're not too chunky, so I think they would still lay flat. You get a lot of them in there for just a couple dollars. All right, then 3 stamp sets. And let me go ahead and open up this first one for you. There we go. I just thought this was great with the florals. I'm trying to figure out how best to have it show up on camera. But I love this stamp with the wildflowers. And then some people were asking how these work as stamps. They're called acrylic stamps, but the stamp themselves are printed on like the silicone, cut from the silicone. And you would stick those two in acrylic block. And as you can see, they work almost like a window cling where they stick to anything smooth. And so a little acrylic block, and then you could see right through it to see exactly where you're stamping it. So love those. And that's a fun set with flowers. All right, the next set I got are these flourishes, these swirls. I think these are great for filling in a little extra white space on a spread, and you just want something nice and elegant there. This last set is a Disney-inspired set. You can see we've got a castle, some mouse ears. I actually think it is officially a Disney set, but I think that's a lot of fun. And these stamp sets were all half off as well. Okay, so those are the stamp sets I got. Then we got some trim. This was with the Christmas crafts, so I believe it was half off, if not 40%. And I wanted to use this gold cording to make a tassel for my planner. I'm not sure if it's gonna work. We'll try it out and see. And then I got some fun, colorful pom-pom trim. And I believe you get 2 yards in there. It was $1.99, so only $1, not bad. And then some Christmas washi. And I like taking swatches of these in my junk journal. So you can see I have a page already started with washi samples on it. And these were from the Christmas crafts section. And they're just plaids, and they're really cute and not overly Christmas. So you could use them all year if you just need a little colorful plaid there, but a lot of fun. Those were $3.99, half off, only $2.99. All right, and then the last item I got is this watercolor set, and the Master's Touch items were half off, so instead of $19.99, this was $9.99. And let me just open that up, carefully using sharp objects. And I'm going to keep the packaging. It slipped right off when I opened it, but instead of throwing that away, I'm going to put that in my junk journal. And I'll do a swatch of these colors as well, and I keep that in my junk journal. You can see I did a swatch of a previous watercolor set, kept the packaging on there so I know what set that is. And so I did cut some watercolor paper to put in here. And it was a watercolor paper pad from Hobby Lobby, just trimmed it down, punched holes in it so I could put it in my junk journal. And then I think I'm going to bring it up here by Coco Chanel. And then I can just put that on the back. There were little stickers holding it onto the back of the packaging. Okay, so let's go back and take a look at that set. Everything that comes in it. So a little tin box with the hinge and a little clasp. All right, we've got the 12 colors over there on the left. You can see it is pretty flimsy. We get this little cheap plastic tray that's holding it in there. And then it looks like the colors might just be popped in there, or maybe they're glued down. They're in there pretty good. I couldn't jostle one loose. And you can see that tray's pretty flimsy. It just pops right back in. All right, then we did get an eraser. I'll have to test out the tools to see how well they work. All right, so a little eraser. We get a pencil sharpener. Just a standard sharpener, a little sponge. All right, and then 2 brushes, one a more fine point than the other. And then this one with the more blunt edge. Okay, and then a charcoal stick. This is very interesting. It's like hollow. I haven't actually used one of these before, so I might play around with it. And then opening it up, I could see how messy it is because it just immediately gets on your fingers. So I'm not sure if I'll leave it in there like this. I think I'll actually put it back in the plastic baggie just to keep everything clean. Okay. Not sure about that. All right, so let's go ahead and do a swatch of all these colors. All right, and I want to do a swatch of the wet on wet and the wet on dry. So I'm going to grab some washi tape. I'm actually going to pull this out of the book so we don't get the whole book wet. And that packaging came right off the back. There's a reason it didn't stick to the tin box. It's also not sticking to my watercolor paper. So I'm just going to grab a little extra tape to hold that down. Okay. All right, then let's put some washi tape down just to mask off our rose. Okay, and I did end up putting another strip down the middle because I want to do a wet on wet side on the left to see what these colors look like when you put them down on wet paper. And then on the right side, it's going to be putting the watercolor down onto dry paper. So the white, isn't going to show up very well at all. I'm liking how bright and vibrant this yellow is. It goes on really bright. And I'm trying to have more saturated color on the left edge and then less color on the right edge of both swatches so that I can see, really pigmented on the left and then very little color at all by the time we get over to that right side of the swatch. And then I keep adding water to that side on the left because that watercolor paper was just soaking it up. Yeah, that one, maybe a little too much water. And then I realized I was running out of room, but I still had 3 colors left to do, so I'm actually going to put the black up on the top. All right, there we go. All right, and I set that aside to let it dry before putting it back in my junk journal. So I'll just put the brushes away. And then we'll fast forward through the magic of television. There we go. So now it's fully dry. And we can go ahead and peel the tape back off. Now we have our nice little straight edge. Okay. And love that washi tape, just peels right off nice and easy. Yeah, you can see the difference in the water on water side and the watercolors on the dry side. All right, so with that packaging stuck on the back, we can just stick it back in. It did curve a little bit, but I'm sure that with being closed in the planner, it'll flatten out quite a bit more. All right, so that was the watercolor swatches. So again, we got the watercolors, the washi, the 2 trims, the 3 sets of stamps, and the purple pansies and the stickers. But let me know what you guys think. It's just a quick little haul for you to Hobby Lobby. Check out the links in the description below. I'll try to link everything I can find to the Hobby Lobby website. But thanks so much for watching, everybody. I love you. I hope you have a nice day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.